We're often asked one important, probably the most important question about polytunnels, and the question is, are they organic? Some people look at the plastic and think, can it be organic? What is going on here? Well, one of the ways of answering that question is to just point to the number of people who are environmentalists who own polytunnels. They're hugely popular with environmental workers, environmentalists, anybody interested in growing their own thing, because that's what it's about. It's about actually growing food. A polytunnel like this is about you being self-sufficient. I'd like to compare a year's worth of trips to the supermarket, a year's worth of plastic bags for the supermarket, a year's worth of tins of food, a year's worth of bags of potatoes, and all of the food miles, all of the work that has to go into it, all of the transport, the shelving, the production costs, the possibly not brilliant farming principles that go from all over the world to bring you food into your kitchen. Our polytunnel here, we have food yards, not food miles. We collect our food and we take it to the kitchen, cook it and eat it. And I can guarantee one thing more than anything else, this food is better and nicer than any food you'll get from any shop anywhere in the country. The other thing about polytunnels is if you compare the carbon footprint of this structure and all of the stuff that's grown in it to the carbon footprint of someone who doesn't grow their own food, you're winning hands down. You're producing a lot less carbon. In fact, you're probably almost completely carbon neutral, simply because of the food that you use. When you add up all of the production costs, all of the earth costs, all of the financial costs, having a polytunnel beats going to the shops hands down. And I know because I do it. Now, there's one thing I'd like to say about First Tunnels. This concept of the polytunnel, this idea of it being an organic living thing that you grow food in, actually persuades the whole of the company. They make their wood from British grown FSC treated timber. They print their booklets and their pamphlets and everything else that they produce on recycled paper. And all of this plastic that you see before you doesn't go to waste when this sheet needs to be replaced. It's cut up and made into cloches and put into other places and used as a cover and is recycled in so many different ways. So the answer to the question, is your polytunnel an organic polytunnel? It certainly is.